Ladies and gentlemen, ISPW Weekly is going live. Are you ready?
Previously on ISPW Weekly.
GM Rob Williams, you have been canceled by Toto Tom for your ineptness, for being an egghead, not knowing how to be a general manager. You put the general in general manager for sure, for putting me in the ring March 13th, for having Ray Calitri have to defend this title on February 28th. You have been canceled by Toto Tom. Now, you all have watched this show. We've had 75 episodes. How many times has the Dominican Destroyer been on ISPW Weekly? Right, exactly.
You could spot him 3 words and he couldn't get 2 out. Anybody who looked at that footage, if Vargas can come on here and look anybody in the eye and say that he won that title with fair and square, without interference, without a foreign object, in some way, shape, or form, cleanly, I got a bridge to sell you, my friend.
Yes, she has, and she's here with us, and it's been a while. It's been a couple of years since we've seen the gift of Gab. This woman is the pride of South Jersey. She is, or was rather, a former ISPW Women's Champion, as well as numerous titles she has held all throughout the independents. It is our pleasure to bring back the gift of Gab herself, Gabby Ortiz.
Hi, Tom.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I forgot to mention Monster Factory Train. We all loved you on that TV show on Apple TV.
Yeah, it was the best part.
Obviously. I mean, you're a multi-time Monster Factory champion as well.
Sure am. Yeah.
I mean,
sure
nobody can hold a candle to you.
Absolutely
Notorious Mimi, forget about it.
Okay, I already have.
And now what's happening February 13th? Tell me.
Well, February 13th, I come back and reintroduce myself to the ISPW fans. A lot of them might be new and not realize that I was once a mainstay at ISPW and have held that belt many, many times. I main evented the first ever ISPW show back when they came back. It was me and Vicious Vicky, and who's one of my very dear friend, my only friend in this business, if I'm being honest with you. And I want to come back and remind everybody who I am. Also, I take umbrage with something that you said in my intro. I might be a pride of South Jersey, but I'm a product of Philadelphia.
That's
always
correct.
Remember that. Jersey is fine. I'm not a hater of Jersey, but I am of Philadelphia.
That's correct. That's correct. Now, I saw you on some recent shows talking about taking some time off and 2026 being a big year for you.
Mm-hmm.
Any reasons why?
Time off. I mean, I had a very rough 2025, and I come into 2026 with sort of a chip on my shoulder because of it. None of it was anything that I could have controlled. I didn't say, let me go break my hand. Let me go, just a lot of, I won't get too into it. I'm not trying to make a sob story here for myself. That's not the case. But there were a lot of things out of my control that kept me from wrestling. And I had just turned 30 that year. I turned 30 in 2025. And so I'm thinking this is going to be a huge year. I can show that a 30-year-old can really go. And then, I wasn't able to. So now as a 31-year-old, I'm going into this with, like I said, a chip on my shoulder and hopefully letting everybody know who Gabby Ortiz is. And that's why I'm really happy to reintroduce myself to ISPW. That is a great starting off point for me because I I did make a name for myself at ISPW when we first started up. So I'm ready to do that again.
And I can't wait because we've had 2 Girl Power Pro events already. Okay.
Yes.
And the one thing that was missing from both of those shows was you, because you were there in Butler, New Jersey. I believe it was August of 2021.
Yeah.
You were there for the first inaugural women's championship match against Vicious Vicky. Vicky won that night, but I also saw you beat her for that title, and you defended it. Vita Von Star, you defeated here at ISPW, and we do miss you, but we are glad that you're going to be throwing your hat in the ring for the Golden Glitter ticket. Now, what happens if you win this now? I'm not even sure of the rules. Does that mean you get a shot?
I'd assume so. If I win this, then I win the title, basically. Because once I get in there for the championship, I'm coming home with it. It's pink. It's my favorite color. And also, I wrestled Tina San Antonio earlier this year, as in like a couple weeks ago. And she only beat me because she cheated. So I have to just keep a lookout for her and for what her little shenanigans are. And I know you have a close relationship with Miss San Antonio. That's I get it. I understand, but I have to tell you the truth, man.
You're
I'm not
saying something. I'm sorry.
you know what? You're a great host, Tom, really.
Look, I'm a big fan. Let's just get that straight.
I know.
I've been a
Who
big
isn't?
fan. Right. Exactly. Okay. Keep that. Okay. I like that about you. As a matter of fact, I'm not looking at you as a threat to Tina's women's championship. I'm more or less looking at you as somebody we can do business with.
Okay. Hey, listen, if I'm not opposing her in a match,
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Who knows?
Okay.
I like making money, so
Perfect. So it's the 13th of February, everybody. Gabby Ortiz returns to ISPW. She has punched her ticket to the Golden Glitter Ticket Rumble. You can get your tickets at www.ispwwrestling.com. It's going to be a hot event. It's the day before Valentine's Day. ISPW does have a trick up their sleeve that night. Before we get into that next segment, Gabby, you haven't been here for a while, so I'm just going to go over maybe some of the champions at ISPW just to kind of bring you up to
reintroduce
speed.
me, please.
Yeah, reintroduce you.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Tina, of course, looking as lovely as ever as the women's champ. This needs to be changed. That Dominican buffoon, Vargas, he is not. Yeah, he's not the ISPW heavyweight champion.
Well, thank God for that.
Joe Clean is the tri-state champion, tag team by the name of the New Reality. Eric Corvus and Rick Recon.
Wow, those are I go way back with those guys. Holy crap.
Maybe you can help me with them then. And of course, we have a light heavyweight division that has, we're going to bring on one of our guests later on this evening. He was the first light heavyweight champion. He's looking to reclaim it from Brandon Downey, who's the current champion. And right now, these are the 3 eggheads who are the most popular in ISPW.
Very literal with Joe Clean as an egghead.
Yeah, that's true. Right now, the fans like these guys the most, but the fans respect. I got to change this to most respected, actually. But it is what it is. And I'm not really a fan of the fans here at ISPW, but
I know
we're going to talk more. Okay. I thank you for coming back to ISPW episode 75. Love is in the ring. That's what this is called, Gabby, because you know what's happening also on February 13th? ISPW. This is bad decision-making, by the way, on their part. They're having the dating game on February 13th. All right. And I'm going to
who's the unlucky girl?
That I don't know.
Oh my God.
You know what? I don't know that. Usually Toto Tom knows everything that's going on in ISPW. Don't know who that is. But if you want to listen to the show because I know you got training to do and you have some PR, obviously, for your upcoming matches here all throughout New Jersey and Philadelphia. But I'll see you on the 13th for sure in person.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll
And
talk.
yes, we'll talk. And thank you for being on ISPW Weekly, and welcome back to ISPW.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay. That's enough of a teaser. We're bringing on right now 3 contestants that are going to be showing up February 13th, okay, in Woodland Park. No, excuse me. It's Little Falls. Well, I don't even know what. Parsippany. Did I get it right this time? Parsippany, yeah. Parsippany. We have so many events here at ISPW, it's hard to keep track. But I'm going to bring on first our very own Ricky Price, as well as Ray Calitri, and of course, the International Barbarian.
The champion, Ray Calitri. Get it right, Tom. The champion, Ray Calitri. Right
Oh,
here.
I agree 1,000%.
Right here.
I agree.
Right here.
So, for the audience, let's introduce the 3 contestants. We have Ricky Price, who's young. He's good. He's good looking. Okay.
I mean, well, hold on. Is this not a triple threat match with the special guest referee?
Halan! It is I, Lucifer!
Oh. Hey, Lucifer!
Chianna Ricky
guys.
Price! Chianna Ray Calitri!
Yeah, I got beef with Calitri, but
This is embarrassing.
yeah. We're gonna settle it in a triple threat match though on February 13th, right? Special guest referee. Is that not what this is?
I'm sorry, Ricky. I guess our signals got crossed. There's actually a dating game that's happening February 13th at the Girl Power Pro Show. It's an all-women event, but you 3 gentlemen, well, you 2 gentlemen and 1 barbarian are going to be in the dating game. You know, let me see. Maybe Ricky, could this?
No, it's a triple threat match. This doesn't make. Why would we be in a dating game? Where it's Valentine's Day is the next day. Wrestling loves its themes. A mystery girl. Ooh, it's gonna be a special guest referee for our triple threat match, and I'm assuming the winner gets a #1 contender match for the heavyweight title for Vargas because he's the real champion. That being said, I can't wait to win the triple threat match to take the next step in ISPW. Up top.
This is actually what's happening. Watch.
That's a triple threat match to me with
You
a
might
special
be-
guest referee. No,
Why am I here?
You might be too young to know that show. Okay. That's a show from the 70s and the 80s where 3 men are asked questions, usually by a very beautiful woman, to see who wins the dating game. Now, Yosifer said, why is he here? Well, first of all, Ricky, the reason why you are here, and let me put my love glasses on first. Okay. The reason why you are here, Ricky, is because you're young, you're good looking, you're a champion of confidence. As a matter of fact, you would be defending that title against yourself all the time. We have Ray, who's
He's
dashing.
a former champion. He's a former.
That's true.
He is a former champion.
Yeah, former champion. Yeah.
We have Ray Calitri, the shining star. He's dashing. He's dashing. He has been playing this game, Ricky, longer than you've been alive. When he walks into a room, he doesn't need an introduction. His reflection does it himself.
Ricky,
Okay?
look at that, Ricky. Look at that. Woo.
And then we have the 3,000-year-old barbarian, who from the outside looks absolutely disgusting. But from what I've heard in ISPW is that the Yosifer L barbarian does have the biggest heart in ISPW. He also can force the date to probably go out with him if he had to. But that's the reason why you 3 are on here this evening. We are going to let everyone know that this has never happened before in ISPW history. 3 men, all different. Well, 2 men, 1 barbarian, vying for a date with, I don't know at this point, gentlemen, and I hope that doesn't stop you from showing up on February 13th.
A date with Vargas, the ISPW heavyweight champion, because this is a #1 contenders match with the dating game thing makes no sense. I don't
Right here,
understand
buddy.
why.
Right here. Where's yours?
What is a dating
You
game?
lost yours. I don't know. I watched you lose yours. Vargas.
Ricky, I've seen you operate. I mean, I saw you for months talk about, am I going to call her? Am I going
I
to call
did.
her?
I'm still with Paige. Like this is what's confusing to me. So this only makes sense that this is actually a triple threat match. Again, guys, wrestling. This is how it works. Themed matches on themed shows. You know, that's the only explanation. This is not a dating game thing.
You actually
I
bring
will
up
show up that
What
day
is
in
a
my gear,
dating
ready to
game?
fight.
you bring up a good point, because when I look at Yosifer L, he has that high priestess who always is following him everywhere he goes. And Ray has the woman who I used to buy a ticket for all the time, in Soraya. He has been accompanied by her many times to the ring. So this does bring up something very interesting on February 13th.
Toto Tom knows
what I'm
not what he
saying.
speaks of.
Tom,
Listen,
Bite your tongue.
we are in the season of love. Okay. One guy has a whole girlfriend that he called. The other guy could barely speak English. Me on
China dating game.
the other hand, I'm a champion. I'm good looking. I have the perfect smile. I have money. I'm cultured. I'm well traveled. Who do you think that she's gonna pick, Tom?
well, I would pick you.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? I don't even know why we're doing this. You know what? Let me be the winner. That's it. Goodbye. No problem.
ISPWWrestling.com. You can get your tickets. It's going to be the Golden Glitter Ticket Rumble. It's 30 women, guys. 30
What
women.
is a dating game?
Yosifer. All right. Just remember,
There's
if you
no
go,
dating game.
go back to
triple
your
threat
roots.
match. Don't
If you
worry
go
about
back
What
to
it.
your
match
roots,
is this?
Triple threat, number one contender, special guest referee.
it's an all-women show. There's going to be 30 women in attendance vying for a right for Tina San Antonio's title. Yosifer, I know you know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, I heard you talk about you used to take a club out and you used to hit women on the head and then drag them back to your cave.
This is how you say racist.
I don't know.
The Yostein files, bro. They're gonna come out.
Up until about 6 months ago, this guy didn't even speak a word.
I spoke. You just did not understand this, Toto Tom. Now I speak your language.
Will you be showing up, Yosifer L, on Friday the 13th?
What? Of course I will show up, Toto Tom. When have I never showed up for combat? Especially with Ray Kalitri.
Forgot about that. Ray, I'm sorry about that. There's still some unfinished business between you two.
I'm not worried about him.
Which would make sense why this would be a match.
It's not a match.
That's what it is,
a
guys.
dating game?
It's not a match.
Triple threat match.
Not interested.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
On a dating game.
whoever wins
Oh, my gear.
the dating game on Friday the 13th, maybe we can have you guys have a triple threat match after that.
Nah, I'll run that by my
2 out of
lawyer.
3 falls.
No!
Nah.
I do not wish to wrestle Ricky Price.
Yeah, we're homies. What if we have to?
Yosifer either.
Of course you do not wish to combat with me, Ray Kalitri. It is not in your favor.
I'm the champ. I pick my opponents. You're not one of them. Look at that. Look at the beautiful title. Look at that.
I'm going to step away from February 13th for a second. I want to ask Ricky Price something. February 20th, Ricky, last man standing match. Tell me where your head is right now with that.
I'll be honest with you. I'm worried about the triple threat match first for the ISPW, number one contender match, because that's what's more important to me. Buddy Thomas has beaten plenty of times. Last man standing match, I'll be locked in. I'll have a game plan on February 14th leading into that, because February 13th I have a very important triple threat match.
Shining Star, your head right now with Vargas.
My head with Vargas. That's, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it because
Vargas is the champ.
like beating a dead horse. Me and my lawyer, my legal counsel, Lee Petrie, we were on here last week. We spoke about it. It's like beating a dead horse. Rob Williams wants to turn a blind eye. There's footage. It's all over social media. Everybody saw it, and all of a sudden, nobody wants to recognize replays or nobody wants to recognize clips. So there's nothing for me to say. There's nothing for me to say. February 28th, I'll take care of business for the undisputed title match is coming up. But on February 13th, on the dating show game, not a triple threat. Right here, winner right here. Right here.
What is a dating game?
Where are you right now, Yosifer? Where are you?
I am everywhere. International Barbarian Advisory tells me to meet. I meet them. Now they follow me for this interview.
Buddy, turn your phone sideways so everybody can see where you're at instead of putting it in your face like this. How about turn it sideways so everybody can see? Turn your phone
I will
sideways.
turn it sideways. You better believe it, Ray
Turn it
Kalitri.
sideways. Turn it,
Yes,
turn it sideways.
I will turn it sideways, just like that pumpkin.
Oh, you mean the one that I smashed you in your head, in your face with? That's the one that you're talking about?
What does it look like from
yeah.
the inside, Ray Kalitri?
It's on video too, buddy. Yeah.
I remember you wearing that thing and leaving with it, right? I don't know.
Let me ask you, part of the fan base that didn't see the replay of Vargas either, right? That's what you're gonna tell me because you never saw the smashing of the pumpkin on his face, and you never saw Vargas do what he did, right?
I just don't know why you were
Jana
stealing his delicious
Vargas.
pumpkin.
You're one of those guys. I get
You were
it.
stealing his delicious pumpkin, and he chased you for it.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
love Vargas.
That's it. I'm out of here. I'm all
right,
Good night,
gentlemen.
everybody. Adios.
Once again,
Let's go.
February 13th.
My time is
It's-
precious, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, the champ, the real champ, Ricky Price. Right here,
Why
Play
telling me that? You're the one who lost.
right here, right here, right here, right here.
At least I'm not delusional enough to think I'm still the champ. I
Nah,
can accept that I lost it.
yeah, you lost.
Yeah. When I win the number one contenders match on February
Yeah.
13th, and then we'll see.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll face you, champ. Who knows?
Nah.
Right? Yeah.
If you guys see what's going on right here now, I can't wait to see what happens Friday, February 13th in Parsippany when we have the dating game with these three contestants, Ricky Price, Ray Kalitri, and Yosifer L. Thank you, gentlemen, for being on ISPW Weekly this week.
What is a dating game?
Get me out of here. I'm out of here.
I'll tell you.
Jana!
That's the dating game. And it's happening here at ISPW. As I said, poor decision making on ISPW management, possibly. But there's one thing that ISPW does better than anyone here in New Jersey on the independent scene, and that's entertain you. And that's what we're going to do Friday, February 13th. Now, we have a few other cards that we want to go over really quickly. Just as a reminder, you can get tickets at ispwwrestling.com. Here we go, February 20th. Okay, Friday Night Lightning, which is happening in West Patterson. This is the match where Ricky Price was talking about taking on Buddy Tomas, last man standing match. Also, Rico Gold is taking on Brandon Downey for the ISPW Light Heavyweight Championship. Then we have February 28th. It's a Saturday. It's in Clifton. Lots going on there. It's the return of Crowbar. He'll be facing Alex Ryman. We have Justin Carino against Yosifer. We have the New Reality defending their tag team titles against the Silk City Kings. And of course, the big one, it's Ray Kalitri and Vargas for the undisputed ISPW Heavyweight Championship. And then the next day, it's Spartamania. And we have Vargas, Ray Kalitri, Justin Carino, and Yosifer L. in a four-way dance for the ISPW Heavyweight Champion. And then to round out, we still got a couple more to go here. We have on March 13th, is that correct? Yeah, March 13th, we have Legends of Wrestling Night. Kurt Angle will be in attendance. And that evening, you'll see Tina San Antonio defending the women's title against Vicious Vicky, as well as The Now is back. in ISPW taking on the Amish. Vargas, he'll be taking on Danny Moff. He may be champion by then. I highly doubt it, but that could be a championship match. And of course, also in attendance that evening will be Tito Santana and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And then to round out what's happening in March, we have March 20th in Little Falls. And there you see Ray Calitri taking on a returning GKM to ISPW. We have not seen GKM since last March in a match with Ray Calitri. Also, Alex Ryman will be taking on Justin Carino. And as you can see, the rest of the card. And there's a $10,000 battle royal. Lots happening here at ISPW. Way more than what we can cover here each and every week and a half hour. That's why we're bringing these episodes onto you slowly, and we'll bring on more guests as these attractions come closer to fruition. Once again, episode 75, Love is in the Ring. We thank you for being a part of ISPW Weekly.